They were looking to cast like extras, background stuff for this thing they were going to do called the Dukes of Hazzard. And they needed to be from a farm and between the ages of 24 and 30.
Think you know John Schneider as just Bo Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard? Think again. This multifaceted actor, musician, entrepreneur, and philanthropist has had a life full of adventure, success, and resilience. From his early days on television to his country music stardom and everything in between, stay tuned to discover the untold story of John Schneider, a Hollywood legend who's much more than meets the eye. Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating life and career of John Schneider. Best known for his iconic role as Bo Duke in the Dukes of Hazzard, Schneider's influence extends far beyond his time on that famous show. He's also a chart-topping country musician, a seasoned actor, a committed philanthropist, and a savvy entrepreneur. Today, we'll explore everything from his early days in New York to his rise to fame, his country music career, and how he's continued to leave his mark on the entertainment industry decades later. John Richard Schneider was born on April 8, 1960, in Mount Kisco, New York. Raised in a modest household, John grew up alongside his older brother, Robert, and was largely raised by his mother, Shirley, after his parents divorced. From an early age, John exhibited a love for performing, often entertaining his family with dramatic acts and impersonations. John's inclination towards the stage was fostered by his mother, who recognized her son's talent and drive. By the time John was 8 years old, he was already participating in school plays and community theater. This early exposure to acting ignited a spark within him that would eventually lead to a successful career in Hollywood. When John turned 14, his family relocated to Atlanta, Georgia. The move to the South played an instrumental role in shaping John's career, as the Southern culture would later become a key element in his acting breakout role. The local theater scene in Atlanta gave John a platform to further hone his craft, participating in various performances that sharpened his acting skills. John Schneider's big break came when he was just 18 years old. In 1978, the producers of The Dukes of Hazzard were searching for two actors to portray cousins, Bo and Luke Duke. The casting team was looking for authentic Southern actors who could exude the charm and rebellious spirit that the characters required. The series, set in the fictional Hazzard County, Georgia, centered on the Duke family's run-ins with corrupt county officials, particularly Boss Hogg and Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane. At the time, Schneider didn't exactly fit the bill as a Southern boy. He was a New Yorker through and through, but Schneider was determined to land the role. He showed up to the audition in jeans, a t-shirt, and cowboy boots, pretending to be a country boy. His dedication and charisma won over the casting team, and he landed the role of Bo Duke, the more impulsive and carefree of the Duke cousins. The Dukes of Hazzard premiered on CBS in January 1979 and quickly became a massive hit. Bo Duke, with his good looks, charm, and penchant for getting into trouble, was an instant fan favorite. The show's mix of humor, action, and heartwarming family values made it a hit with audiences across America. Schneider's portrayal of Bo Duke made him a teen idol in the late 1970s and early 1980s. His character, known for driving the iconic 1969 Dodge Charger named the General Lee, became one of television's most beloved figures. Fans admired Bo Duke's loyalty to his family, his love for adventure, and his easygoing personality. The show's success turned John Schneider into a household name almost overnight. The success of the Dukes of Hazzard wasn't just about the fun and escapism of the show. It was also about the chemistry between the cast. John Schneider and Tom Wopat, who played Luke Duke, had an undeniable on-screen connection that helped propel the show's popularity. Along with Catherine Bach as Daisy Duke and Denver Pyle as Uncle Jesse, the cast created a TV family that viewers couldn't get enough of. Despite the show's enormous success, it wasn't without controversy. In 1982, Schneider and Wopat found themselves in a dispute with the producers over their salaries, feeling that they weren't being compensated fairly given the show's massive earnings. For much of Season 5, the two actors were replaced by Byron Cherry and Christopher Mayer, who played Coy and Vance Duke. But fans did not respond well to the change. Eventually, the salary dispute was resolved, and Schneider and Wopat returned to the show, restoring its original dynamic. By the time The Dukes of Hazzard ended in 1985, it had cemented its place as one of the most iconic shows of the 1980s. Even today, reruns of the series attract loyal fans, and Schneider's portrayal of Bo Duke remains one of his most iconic roles. While John Schneider was busy making a name for himself as Bo Duke, he was also laying the groundwork for a successful music career. Schneider had always had a passion for singing, and his role on The Dukes of Hazzard gave him the platform to pursue his musical aspirations. In the early 1980s, Schneider transitioned into the world of country music, and he did so with remarkable success. In 1981, Schneider released his debut album, Now or Never. The album featured a mix of country ballads and upbeat tracks that showcased Schneider's vocal range and love for storytelling through music. The album's title track, a cover of Elvis Presley's It's Now or Never, was a breakout hit. The song climbed the charts, reaching number 4 on the Billboard Hot Country Singles chart. For many, this song solidified Schneider as more than just an actor. He was a legitimate country artist. Following the success of his debut album, Schneider continued to release a series of albums that resonated with country music fans. His second album, Quiet Man, was released in 1982 and produced several successful singles. In 1984, Schneider released Too Good to Stop Now, which included one of his biggest hits, I've Been Around Enough to Know. The song became a number one hit on the Billboard Hot Country Singles chart and cemented Schneider's place in the country music scene. Throughout the 1980s, Schneider continued to balance his acting career with his music career, releasing a total of 9 albums during this decade alone. His music often reflected his down-to-earth country boy persona, and his deep, resonant voice made him a natural fit for the genre. Songs like Country Girls and What's a Memory Like You, Doing in a Love Like This became fan favorites, and Schneider's concerts drew large crowds of both Dukes of Hazzard fans and country music enthusiasts. Schneider's music career wasn't a brief detour. It was a major part of his professional life throughout the 1980s and beyond. By the time the decade ended, Schneider had established himself as a genuine country star, with a string of hits under his belt. After The Dukes of Hazzard ended, many wondered if John Schneider would be able to shed the image of Bo Duke and continue to thrive in Hollywood. However, Schneider proved that he wasn't a one-hit wonder and that his talent extended far beyond his iconic role. In the years following the end of The Dukes of Hazzard, Schneider appeared in a number of TV movies and guest-starred on various television series. One of his earliest post-Dukes roles was in the 1986 TV movie The Last Fling, where he starred alongside Connie Sellecca. The romantic comedy allowed Schneider to show a different side of his acting range, playing a charming bachelor navigating the ups and downs of romance. Schneider also began taking on more dramatic roles, such as in the 1987 film Christmas Comes to Willow Creek, where he reunited with his Dukes of Hazzard co-star Tom Wopat. The holiday-themed drama gave Schneider the chance to move away from his action comedy roots and explore more emotional territory. Throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s, Schneider continued to work steadily in television. He guest-starred on popular shows like Diagnosis, Murder, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and Touched by an Angel. These appearances helped Schneider broaden his acting portfolio and demonstrate his versatility as an actor. However, one of Schneider's most significant roles came in 2001 when he was cast as Jonathan Kent, the adoptive father of Clark Kent, in the TV series Smallville. This was a pivotal moment in Schneider's career, as it introduced him to a new generation of fans and solidified his status as a respected actor in Hollywood. Smallville was a reimagining of the Superman origin story, focusing on the teenage years of Clark Kent as he learns to navigate his superpowers while growing up in the small town of Smallville, Kansas. As Jonathan Kent, Schneider portrayed the moral compass and guiding force in Clark's life, a role that required him to be both nurturing and firm. Schneider's portrayal of Jonathan Kent was widely praised, and his father-son dynamic with Tom Welling, who played Clark Kent, became one of the emotional anchors of the show. Schneider brought warmth, wisdom, and a quiet strength to the character, making Jonathan Kent one of the most beloved father figures on television. The success of Smallville reinvigorated Schneider's acting career, and he remained a key figure on the show until his character's tragic death in Season 5. Despite leaving the show, Schneider's impact on the series was undeniable, and he later returned for guest appearances in later seasons. In addition to his acting and music careers, John Schneider has also made a name for himself as a filmmaker and producer. In 2014, Schneider launched John Schneider Studios, a production facility located in Holden, Louisiana. The studio was born out of Schneider's desire to create content on his own terms, free from the constraints of Hollywood. John Schneider Studios focuses on producing independent films, many of which Schneider writes, directs, and stars in himself. The studio's mission is to create high-quality, low-budget films that tell meaningful stories. Schneider's foray into independent filmmaking has allowed him to explore a wide range of genres, from drama to action to faith-based films. One of the studio's early projects was the film Smothered, a horror comedy that Schneider wrote and directed. The film featured several horror icons, including Kane Hodder and Bill Moseley, and was well received by fans of the genre. Schneider's ability to combine humor with horror showcased his range as a filmmaker. Schneider has also produced and starred in a series of faith-based films, including Like a Country Song and Cursed. These films reflect Schneider's own personal values and his desire to create content that resonates with audiences on a deeper level. Through John Schneider Studios, he has been able to take creative risks and produce films that might not have been made within the traditional Hollywood system. In addition to films, John Schneider Studios has also been involved in producing television content and music videos. The studio has become a hub for creative projects in Louisiana, and Schneider's commitment to independent filmmaking has earned him a reputation as a trailblazer in the industry. Behind the scenes, John Schneider's personal life has been marked by both challenges and triumphs. He has been married 3 times and is the father of 3 children. His first marriage, to former Miss America Tawny Elaine Godin, ended in divorce in 1986 after 4 years. Schneider's second marriage, to Ellie Castle, lasted more than 2 decades and produced 3 children, Leah, Chison, and Karis. Schneider's third marriage, to Alicia Alain, has been a source of both joy and hardship. Alicia, a filmmaker and producer, has been a major partner in Schneider's professional and personal life. The couple has worked together on several projects through John Schneider Studios. However, in 2019, Schneider faced a difficult legal battle when he was sentenced to jail time for unpaid alimony to his second wife, Ellie Castle. The financial struggles stemming from his divorce led Schneider to file for bankruptcy, but through it all, he remained determined to rebuild his life and career. In addition to his personal challenges, Schneider has also experienced profound loss. In 2019, his beloved mother, Shirley Schneider, passed away. Shirley had been a major influence in John's life, supporting his dreams from an early age and encouraging him to pursue his passion for acting. Her death was a devastating blow for Schneider, but he has since dedicated many of his achievements to her memory. Despite these hardships, Schneider has remained resilient. His faith and his commitment to helping others have been guiding forces in his life. Schneider is a devout Christian, and his faith has played a central role in many of his professional and personal decisions. He has been involved in numerous charitable organizations, including the Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, which he co-founded with the Dukes of Hazzard co-star Marie Osmond in 1983. The organization helps raise funds for children's hospitals across North America and has made a significant impact on the lives of countless children and families. John Schneider's love for music never faded, even after he shifted focus towards acting and filmmaking. In 2018, he made a significant return to country music with the release of his Odyssey album series, marking a revival of his musical career. The Odyssey. The project was an ambitious endeavor. It included 52 songs, released one every week over the course of the year. This was a nod to his deep connection with storytelling through music and demonstrated his unwavering commitment to the country genre. John Schneider's musical comeback reminded fans of his deep, resonant voice and his natural ability to connect with listeners through poignant lyrics. It also marked a new chapter for him as an independent artist, free from the confines of record labels. By taking full control of his music production and distribution, Schneider demonstrated that artists could thrive independently in the digital age. In 2018, John Schneider took on a completely new challenge when he joined the cast of ABC's hit show, Dancing with the Stars, for its 27th season. Known more for his acting, singing, and stunt work, Schneider surprised many fans by stepping into the ballroom to compete against athletes, actors, and performers from various fields. Paired with professional dancer Emma Slater, Schneider faced the challenge head-on, demonstrating both his work ethic and his willingness to step outside of his comfort zone. While Schneider had always been active and physically fit, ballroom dancing was an entirely different discipline that required grace, coordination, and poise. Week after week, Schneider showed steady improvement, impressing judges with his adaptability and charm on the dance floor. One of the highlights of his Dancing with the Stars experience was his performance of the quick-step and the rumba, where he received high praise for his energy, chemistry, and stage presence. Although Schneider did not win the Mirrorball Trophy, his time on the show proved his versatility as a performer and his willingness to take on new challenges no matter how daunting they seemed. The experience also endeared Schneider to a new generation of fans who may not have been familiar with his previous work on the Dukes of Hazzard or his music career. His charismatic personality, combined with his vulnerability and openness throughout the competition, left a lasting impression on viewers. In addition to his extensive work in television, film, and music, John Schneider has also made a name for himself on the stage. Theater has always been one of Schneider's passions, and his return to live performance has been an exciting chapter in his career. He first became involved in theater as a young actor and has continued to explore this medium throughout his life. One of Schneider's most notable ventures into theater came with his portrayal of roles in classic American plays. He starred in productions of Steel Magnolias and Annie Get Your Gun, where he was able to combine his acting prowess with his vocal abilities, reminding audiences of his versatility as a performer. What draws Schneider to the theater is the immediacy of live performance, the connection with the audience, and the challenge of delivering a consistent, authentic performance, night after night. This form of artistic expression gives Schneider a chance to return to his roots as an actor while exploring new characters and stories. The physical demands of stage acting, as well as the need for emotional depth and real-time interaction, present a different kind of challenge from the world of television or film. Schneider has often spoken about the importance of theater in honing his craft, helping him stay sharp as an actor, and constantly pushing his creative boundaries. His involvement in live performances also serves as a reminder that, while he has become famous for his screen work, his passion for storytelling began in front of a live audience. As the world of entertainment has shifted towards digital platforms, John Schneider has adapted by embracing social media as a way to connect with his fan base. In today's entertainment industry, maintaining a strong online presence is essential, and Schneider has been able to navigate this new landscape with ease. Schneider has built a robust digital presence through platforms like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, where he regularly updates fans on his current projects, shares behind-the-scenes content, and provides insights into his personal life. His YouTube channel, in particular, has allowed him to share more intimate, direct communication with his fans, as well as to showcase his music and promote his independent films. One aspect of Schneider's social media strategy that resonates with fans is his authenticity. He is open about his experiences, the good, the bad, and the in-between, whether it's discussing his latest film project, sharing personal updates, or reflecting on the highs and lows of his career. This openness has fostered a deep connection with his audience, making them feel like they are part of his journey. A central theme in John Schneider's life is his strong Christian faith, which has played a significant role in shaping both his personal and professional decisions. Schneider's spiritual journey has been one of resilience, and it has provided him with strength during some of the most challenging moments of his life. Schneider's faith became more prominent in his work in recent years as he began producing and starring in faith-based films. His personal experiences, including the financial struggles and legal battles he faced during his second divorce, brought him closer to his faith and led him to create content that reflects his beliefs. Some of Schneider's faith-based projects include films such as God Bless the Broken Road and Christmas Cars. These movies focus on themes of redemption, hope, and the power of belief, resonating with audiences seeking uplifting and spiritually enriching stories. Schneider has often spoken about how his faith sustains him through the ups and downs of Hollywood, helping him stay grounded in an industry that can often be tumultuous. His commitment to his Christian values has also led to philanthropic endeavors and partnerships with organizations that align with his mission to make a positive impact. Through his faith, Schneider continues to inspire others, using his platform to share messages of resilience, love, and perseverance. The legacy of The Dukes of Hazzard extends far beyond its six-season run on television. The show became a cultural phenomenon in the late 1970s and early 1980s, and John Schneider's portrayal of Bo Duke remains a defining aspect of that legacy. Family has always been a central focus in John Schneider's life, both on and off the screen. As someone who has played father figures on television, most notably Jonathan Kent in Smallville, Schneider's commitment to family values has also been a significant part of his personal life. John Schneider is the father of three children, Leah, Chasen, and Karis, whom he shares with his second wife, Ellie Castle. Despite the challenges that come with balancing a high-profile career and personal life, Schneider has always prioritized his relationship with his children. His role as a father has been a source of joy and fulfillment, even in the face of difficult periods, such as his legal battles and financial struggles. Schneider's family values also extend to his professional partnerships. His wife, Alicia Alain, has played a key role in his career resurgence. As a filmmaker and producer, she has been heavily involved in the projects that Schneider has undertaken through John Schneider Studios. The couple's shared passion for filmmaking has not only strengthened their relationship, but has also allowed them to work closely as creative partners. For Schneider, family represents more than just blood ties. His relationships with his co-stars, collaborators, and fans have all contributed to his sense of community. His ability to form close, meaningful bonds with the people around him has been a hallmark of his personal and professional life. Throughout his career and personal life, John Schneider has faced numerous obstacles that would have derailed many others. From legal battles and financial difficulties to personal losses and career setbacks, Schneider's ability to overcome adversity has been a defining feature of his life. One of the most publicized challenges Schneider faced was his legal and financial issues following his second divorce. In 2018, Schneider was sentenced to jail time for unpaid alimony, a situation that stemmed from the financial strain of supporting his family while navigating the ups and downs of his career. This period was one of the most difficult in Schneider's life, but it also became a turning point. Instead of letting these challenges defeat him, Schneider used them as motivation to rebuild. His experience with hardship also deepened his faith and commitment to his personal values, which became guiding forces in his resurgence. Schneider's resilience is evident in the way he has continually reinvented himself. Whether it's through acting, music, filmmaking, or live performance, Schneider has always found ways to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing industry. His story serves as an inspiration to many who face adversity, showing that with determination and belief in oneself, it's possible to overcome even the most challenging circumstances. Schneider's journey serves as a reminder that success is not just about talent, but also about perseverance, hard work, and staying true to one's passions. His life and career stand as a testament to the power of resilience and the importance of pursuing one's purpose with passion and conviction. John Schneider's impact on pop culture is undeniable. From his iconic role as Bo Duke to his success as a country musician and filmmaker, Schneider has left a lasting mark on multiple industries. His portrayal of Bo Duke remains one of television's most beloved characters, and the enduring popularity of The Dukes of Hazzard has made Schneider a permanent fixture in American pop culture. Schneider's ability to reinvent himself throughout his career, whether as a musician, actor, or filmmaker, speaks to his versatility and determination. He has remained relevant in an industry that is often quick to move on from its stars, and his passion for storytelling continues to drive him to new heights. Beyond his professional achievements, Schneider's dedication to philanthropy and his commitment to creating positive change through his work have earned him the respect and admiration of fans and peers alike. His contributions to both the entertainment industry and the world of independent filmmaking have solidified his legacy as a true trailblazer. John Schneider's journey is a testament to resilience, talent, and the power of reinvention. From Bo Duke to country music stardom and beyond, Schneider has continually pushed the boundaries of what's possible. leaving an indelible mark on Hollywood and the world at large. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of John Schneider, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And let us know in the comments what's your favorite John Schneider moment.